Do a love read. Topic is love. I just went live not that long ago, but no love energies came out because I typically get that often. But like I said, like if y'all didn't notice the shift, like I can kind of tell, like it's just a different energy right now. Like spirit doesn't want me talking too much about love collectively. I feel like um, that's not something that I feel like spirit wants me to focus on collectively so much right now. So I'm gonna honor, you know, whatever we need to focus on. And I understand that love is something that is of importance. So I will tap in and just see like what is it that spirit wants us to know that's of our highest good to know, at least when it comes to love and relationships. Um, so I'm gonna tap in first. I'm gonna use these cards right here because these are really good cards for love reads. I feel like they are a healthy balance of light, shadow, and healing energy. So I will use those. But I'm gonna use the Celebrity Spirit Oracle deck just to kind of get a gist of who your person is, and maybe that way you'll be able to discern like whether or not this might be the message for you just based off of what it's about. Okay, Holy Spirit, let's see what's going on with this collective of those who are meant to receive this message when it comes to love and relationships, connections. That Amy Winehouse card keeps coming out. Hmm. So you or your person could be British or Australian. Look, Steve Irwin. Let's see. Holy Spirit, please give me divine wisdom, divine clarity. What is it that this collective needs to know in regards to love and romance at this time? Bruce Lee. He was so fine. Girl. Prince. Hey. Okay, there's a lot of cards trying to come out. Should I take all of these? Now, some of these messages might describe you. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to put this in the wrong deck. I'm like, wait a minute. Why doesn't this fit? Okay. So some of these cards might describe you. And it's funny because I just was talking about Marilyn Monroe in the last reading I did. So you could have the energy of Marilyn Monroe, Judy Garland, a lot of vintage Kurt Cobain, Heath Ledger. That was another one of my boos. He's so cute. And he's Australian. So some of you guys, again, like Australian could be significant. Walt Disney's old ass. Hey. Martin Luther King. Okay, got a civil rights movement going on. Mr. Freddie Mercury. Okay. All right. Don't fret if you don't see your race or anything, because I know it's like we just got one brother up in here in the mix. We ain't got no Latino people. We ain't got no Asian people. We ain't got, it's okay. It's all about the energy and the vibration. So, well, actually, I think Freddie Mercury, I think he was of a different ethnicity. I don't think he was Caucasian. I could be wrong. I think he was. Gotta ask my little sister. My little sister is in love with Queen. But Marilyn Monroe is here. So if this is a feminine energy or this could be you, like I said, you know yourself. You're feel like somebody that you've made a way for yourself. Like you may have not always had the means, you may have not always had it together, but you know who you are. You might have people that have tried to put you in a capsule and claim you to be, he was Armenian. Okay. I didn't know that. Put you in this capsule of what they want you to be and who they want you like to project yourself to be. And I feel that though you might kind of use a little bit of, what the people want and charm, or maybe this is the person that you're asking about where you people might misinterpret who you are. They might have an idea about you. And it may be far from the truth. Okay. Um, and I think Marilyn Monroe is a Gemini, so you or your person could be a Gemini. Now, Judy Garland's energy, it says think big. Okay. I don't really know too much about her personally, her story like that. Um, I do feel that you may have had to grow up early. okay, where you had to take on adult type of responsibilities, or where you were placed in a position of responsibility very young in some way. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, or your person. Her character in The Wizard of Oz could be like speaking of someone that is on a spiritual journey. So your person could be someone that is constantly seeking, what their purpose is, their path, the reason for life. This person could be someone that you met through like a social setting or through a group of friends, or they were a friend, or you guys met via travels or something like that. Kurt Cobain's energies, you got a lot of musical energy here because I think Marilyn Monroe sung, Judy Garland sung, Freddie Mercury, Kurt Cobain is very musical energy. So Kurt Cobain's energy says live your life. So your person, I feel like, might be someone that kind of a creative person, but at the same time, I feel doesn't really care too much for fame. So they could have a gift in music, or they can have some sort of gift where people are like, "You're really good at that. You should do this." Or you, why aren't you playing sports? Or why aren't you a writer? Why aren't you doing this? And it's like, I don't want to do that. So your person could be gifted at something, and maybe you've told them that they need to expand upon their gifts. And this person's just kind of like a free floater. They're not really, I don't feel like this person really knows what they want per se. And if they had aspirations in life, if they had any type of aspirations to do certain things in the beginning of their youth, they may not be into that anymore. Okay. Um, the person could have a quirky style too, like real laid back look to them. They may wear things that you might feel like are kind of childlike. If they're not a man, then the woman might be kind of like this innocent type of look to them. Heath Ledger's energy, show must go on. It's kind of sad. I don't know why they would depict him with the Joker. I know that was probably his most iconic role, but it's kind of like a sad depiction. This card always kind of gives me this depression type of energy. So not all archetypes will be your person or yourself. So you just have to discern what's what. But for some of you, your person does have maybe a bit of a dark energy that they keep to themselves, or where they isolate. They may have deep, dark thoughts sometimes. Your person could be, because when I think of Heath Ledger, I always think of like the version of him that was like really smiley, and he was real intellectual, but he had like this beautiful smile. Like he looked like he was happy. So to hear like, the potential demise, like how it all went down, it's kind of sad. So, but you never really know what people might be dealing with behind the scenes. So your person could come across one way publicly, socially, but behind closed doors on an intimate level, it might be something more complex than that, or a little heavier. Um, yeah, I was gonna say darker, but I don't want to say that. Okay, Walt Disney. I don't know if one of y'all got somebody as old as Walt Disney was, but it says explore all of your possibilities. So your person could be someone that has a healthy inner child, like they never stop dreaming, or they never stop creating, or this person has like this kind of like this deep optimism all the time. Even though they might have some challenges, it's like, you know what, that's fine. Because one of the things about Walt Disney that I can say that I do admire, I don't admire everything about Walt Disney, but certain things that I can admire about him is like he would create like an amusement, like a roller coaster or ride or whatever, right? And it might have taken him years for it to actually come to pass. Like he would return back to it later, or like he never stopped. He wasn't someone that's like, oh, it's got to be done today. Like this dream, I see it, I see the vision. Like people today, everything got to happen now, quick, fast. He he created things that taken would take years to fully accomplish and fully come to pass. Some of the things that he created didn't really do so well, so they had to go back to the drawing board, or completely scrap or take down certain amusement pieces, or stuff in the theme park didn't really work out. So he was constantly creating, and it was like this impossible thing, and the people that he worked with were so creative, and the things like I watched this whole, I can't remember what it was on Hulu, but it was like this documentary about Disneyland, and they talked about the different rides and the attractions that they had, because I love Disneyland. Like I'll never get too old for Disneyland. Like I just love it. But it was so interesting to hear like the people that worked on the different rides and the different attractions and the shows. Like it was really dope. The person could be someone that is a creative. And I get that. Obviously we're using like a deck of celebrities and actors and musicians and stuff. But I do feel like your person is very, very creative and has a healthy inner child, a very in touch with self too. So Martin Luther King says, "Stand tall." Your person could be a hotep. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know the hotep. Some of y'all know what a hotep is. But your person could be someone that is like spiritually aware and socially aware. Could be aware of like social injustices or speak on that as well. Hey, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. It's been a long time. He said, "Oh Lord." No, but really, I feel like this is somebody that they might speak on, like specifically if your person is an African American male or woman, they may speak on social injustices, racial topics and things like that. But this person I feel like is a really good public speaker or someone that people listen to. They could be someone that's well educated. They could have went to school for public affairs or something like that. Public relations, something with the justice system as well. So your person could be like a very militant person as well, or they might be like, I kind of get hippie vibes, but you would never know. Like this person is about the people. They really do care about all people, all races. Um, Sometimes like if this is your person, you may think that their head is always in the clouds a little bit. Like, okay, that is not realistic. Like they might say things like, well, all races should be able to get along and we shouldn't have no beef. And you might be like, that's unrealistic. Like, look at how people act. Look at the, this going on over here or this or that. Like, that's never gonna happen. You might think that they're thinking too kiddish, childish, like, come on, grow up. Like, this is the real world. But they have a vision. Um, Revolutionary type of vibes to them, or just someone that is an intellectual thinker, but they also have a really big heart too. So, Freddie Mercury, you are a legend. So, your person could be in the spotlight. For those of you that are drawn to Freddie Mercury, maybe your person is in the spotlight, or they don't have to be a musician or anything like that, but it's something that they do that they're well known for. Okay. Or this could even be you. The fact that the Mercury part stands out to me, your person is definitely someone that uses their voice. Okay. And whatever they're using their voice for, they are well known or popular at the least for it. Okay. So they don't have to be famous or anything, but they could be someone that is popular. Um, your person could also be very inspirational to a lot of people. They may be, I want to say the word iconic, only because that's what I can describe. Like Freddie Mercury, like this particular like picture, like this outfit. I think it was an AIDS, like it was a concert or something for AIDS awareness. I can't remember what it was called, but it was one of his most iconic performances. And at that time, he had AIDS, so it was just like he put on like the show, like he did his thing, and it's so memorable and it's so brave, and just like unapologetically just himself, his authentic self. And I feel like your person is someone that a lot of people may be able to relate to, or just like people that relate to them are their soul tribe. And it's something about your person that's extremely like real and down to earth and eccentric as well. Um, your person leaves a lasting impression on people, I feel too. So if this resonates, let's keep it going, because I just wanted to, let y'all know this might be your person. Okay, it might be your people. Don't be discouraged by the races that came out. the archetype, like I said in the beginning, it's the energy of your person. So let's tap in and see like what's the energy, what's going on with that. Nine of Swords. What? Five of Wands. Every night I have to fight to prove my love. Like, who feel like they gotta fight every night to prove their love? Eight of Cups. What the hell? I try to keep shit lighthearted. I really do, you guys. I have to trust spirit though. So the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups is here. Someone could feel like their efforts are not enough. Yeah, someone could feel like their efforts are just not enough. It's like this constant battle. There might be people in the middle of it that's like trying to, you might have people that pick sides. So let's say, for instance, there's someone that you're interested in, or someone that you're in a relationship with, or maybe even someone you're dating, or this could be an old fling, whoever you came here thinking about. And if any of those archetypes sound like your person, then this could, be your reading, but there's still that chance that some things are not for you. But I feel this energy that whoever this person is that you came here with on your mind, if there's it almost feels like miscommunication, misunderstanding, other people in the mix. So if you guys don't have mutual friends and family up in the mix, it could be like off in your corner is, you're telling your side of the story, like, yeah, I'm dealing with this guy, or I'm dealing with this girl, and this is what's going on, and I've been trying to do this, and I'm trying to make it work, or I've tried, or I thought this was going to work out, and they're hearing your side, and they're kind of like, I don't like him or her. You shouldn't want. It's like some type of sides, or it could even be people trying to play in the middle to not like they're not about the drama, so they might try to play the peacemaker in the middle. But I just kind of feel like there's too many hands in the pot or in the situation, or too many opinions, or someone is very conflicted within themselves on whether or not they need to move on. And for some of you, if you were wondering why somebody left you or ghosted you, it could be because they had too many people in their ear, too many different opinions. This person wasn't clear, but I want to see like what's up. And this could be you too. Like you could have walked away from somebody. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it could have been like a potential for stability. And I feel like marriage, because what was I watching last night? Me and my mom, we was watching Four Weddings. I don't know if you guys seen that show. It was a very popular show, like in the early 2000s to mid 2000s. So it was like a story, or like a reality show where four women, like four strangers, would come together. Um, they would come together and go to each other's weddings, and they would have to rate each other's weddings based off of different categories. And there was like this one show that, like, one of the episodes that we watched last night, and it had the little arch. You know how above the bride and the groom and the priest is like this little thing. If you have it outdoors, I guess if it's like an outdoors wedding, they usually have these little arches. And I just seen something on Instagram today that was so beautiful. This wedding coordinator had one, and it was like outside at the beach. And I was like, that was so beautiful. So I feel like this is marriage. Like that stood out to me. I've never really saw that in that depiction. So that's what came to mind first. But for some of you, if it's not as far as marriage, some level of stability and the potential of where that stability could have led. So it could have literally been like marriage, okay, that you saw, or you thought like maybe this is going to be the person I end up marrying or something like that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. This gives me marriage, wedding vibes as well. Okay, two people standing before someone else, and in some type of, looks like a church or a cathedral. I do feel some of you guys may feel like this person was the person that you were going to marry. You guys could have literally talked about marriage. Or for some of you, it's not easy to make a decision like whether or not you should walk away, or you feel like, how could this person just pick up and leave? Some of you guys could literally be married, or engaged. You guys talked about it though, I feel like. You guys definitely talked about marriage, or something had led you to believe, but I don't feel like it was just a hypothetical thing. I feel like you guys, like, you just made it up in your mind, like, oh, I'm going to marry this person, or this is the one. I feel like something came up that was like a practical, like something to imply that marriage was a possibility, or that you guys may have saw yourselves getting married or talked about it, or maybe there was a ring. My lights are going out. My poor babies. Okay, let's see. My lanterns. 4 cups in reverse. So I'm having a hard time being able to separate energy. So I feel like this might just be for a specific collective of people, where there was something with marriage and settling down, or I thought this was the one. Um, the 4 cups is in reverse. So someone could have definitely disconnected from this connection, walked away, or you might have. But whatever the reason was, like the basis of this, like if anybody walked away, it was because of mental conflict due to too many opposing energies, too many people in one of your ears, too many hands in the pot, or just an inner conflict with self. And it could have been like someone could be left feeling rejected, and the other person could be feeling like they rejected some type of divine gift, some type of blessing. So someone could be reconsidering walking away, or could be reconsidering what they have rejected, what they've shut their, you know, close their arms off to. Like, I don't know if I want that. Because the Ace of Pentacles is also a divine gift as well, or divine opportunity of stability. So someone could have been like, do I really want to invest in this? This is a serious thing. Do I really want to do this? Is this really my person? I feel like the fear was too great. You know how something is a blessing and it's beautiful and it's too good to be true, to the point where you'll talk yourself out of it and be like, I'm kind of scared. I get cold feet vibes from this. Someone has cold feet or had cold feet. Let's keep pulling. So I don't feel like this is somebody that you were not romantically involved with like that. This isn't giving crush energy or anything like that. This isn't giving, you know what I mean? Like, this feels like someone that you've interacted with, where it was a romantic energy exchange between two of you. You were in a situationship, you were dating, you were in a relationship, or you are in a relationship. Could be an ex, but I don't want to entertain that too much either, but it could be, if this resonates with an ex that you had. The Empress card is here. Yeah. Someone is looked at as wifey, or the one. Okay. If it's not a woman, it could be a same sex situation. Someone is looked at as, this is the one. This is the ultimate person. This is the person that I want to be with. That's the energy, like, as far as how maybe someone is being perceived or looked at, is the one. Someone that gives me love, someone that gives me a feeling of security, a feeling of home, nurturing. The Judgment card is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is about marriage, y'all. Okay. Judgment. Someone is going to have some type of conviction in their spirit about a decision or choice that they need to make, because this is a big decision. This is a big step in life. So if marriage is the thing, if marriage is the goal, then I could see that. Or it may not have even gotten that deep. Like, you guys could have had discussions that were really deep, where you guys were feeling this vibe and this exchange that you were supposed to be together, you're meant to be together. You may have felt like spirit was sending you signs, and this person, you both felt this. This was not, and when I say this is a mutual exchange. This is not something where you're feeling everything and you're just hoping that they do, or you're projecting that they do, but they're not exchanging anything that implies that they feel the same energy with you. Does that make sense? So this is an exchange that goes both ways, to the point where this person is like, this is really real. Like, I always tell people this, like, imagine this, like, because people were like, oh, I want my soulmate, I want my twin flame, or I want my marriage partner, whatever. How, in spite of the labels, just the essence and energy of meeting your one person that you believe that is your one that you're going to settle down with or be with forever, whatever your end goal is, to have uncovered that, to discover that in this lifetime, I imagine it's freaking scary. It's beautiful at the same time. It's so divine, but at the same time, I imagine that it's a scary thing because you've been through so many different connections, and maybe some of you haven't, or you felt things before. So it's like when this comes, it's like, okay, I feel it, but I could be wrong. Or what if this doesn't last? So it's almost like I would rather not go there, or I would rather not take it that step further than go into it and let it fall apart or me be wrong. So I kind of get that that was, someone had this fear. And if both of you felt it, one of you felt it greater to the point where there was this separation, or literally contemplating the separation. Because I can't really say for sure whether something tried to cut my throat chakra off, that someone really wanted to walk away. I can't say that for sure that somebody did. Only you know, because it's your situation, whether the person did or someone's thinking about it, because there's fear. Could be like a good majority of people that have been ghosted, separated, or thinking about it. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, for some of you, if someone walked away, or you perceive that someone ghosted you or walked away, or is giving up, or is having second thoughts, it's like, well, you can't come back until you know what you want. Someone's put a very strong boundary of, I'm open, I still care about you, but you can't come back unless you know what you want. Or I'm not going to entertain this connection any further until you know what you want. So apply it how it resonates. The Queen of Swords could even be a man in this position. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're a woman. You could be a man and have these sentiments. Like, it's either you're all in or you're not. I'm not going to entertain this any further until you know what you really want. Um, yeah. It's like somebody sent that message out very clear. Like, unless you know what you want, I'm not entertaining this. I can't. I feel like somebody's going to, their invitation or something to convince you that they're still here. It may be a genuine gesture. It may be a genuine gift, offer, or message, but something about it is very, it's still half-assed. It could be like, I love you, and I can't really promise you that, I'm ready for marriage, but I'm open to see where it goes. And you're just like, nah, fuck that. That's still not enough. Like, either you're in or you're out. That's kind of the energy that I get from this. The Magician. Yeah. Because this person has a way with words. They have a way to, they know how to kind of like shift the energy or set the tone or the atmosphere in a way that kind of gets you back into that comfortability state, not having fully addressed the issue. So, like, when like couples where that that partner that, why am I seeing, if you guys ever seen this movie before, I just seen this. It's making me laugh. It's funny. I would have punched the shit out of him. But what's it called? Notorious. The Notorious B.I.G. That part where he would like beatbox and like make Faith Evans laugh. Like, it didn't work the last point, to the point where it didn't work anymore. But it's like that. Like, how to, like, a person that knows how to get their person back into that place. Like, oh, okay, how can I say no to this? Like, oh, okay, like, they know what to say, they know how to make you laugh, or it's something that they know that will get you back. And I feel like they might try that again, but for some reason, I don't get that it's going to work. As charming as this person is, or as romantic as this person is, or as, fine, or whatever they be doing, cooking up the meals, setting the tone, putting the incense and the candles, whatever the fuck they be doing. It's not enough. It's not. Could be something with money as well. Like, I don't know why I'm getting something with money. It could be like a minimum thing. It's not nothing that means. So let's say, for instance, if your person has money and has the means to buy you purses and bags and cars, even that might be like, that's not enough. You're still not addressing the issue with me. You're still not telling me like where you stand. So I can't really entertain that. And if it be that, let's say your person doesn't have that much money, or the issue could be around money as well, or stability, this person might be like, hey, I got a job. And it's like, okay, that's cute, but you still haven't told me what's up, where you stand with this. I can't do this with you. So that's kind of the energy that I get from this. So let me pull some of these cards from this Twin Flame Ascension card. Yeah, I just heard buying time. Like, this person is trying to buy themselves time with you by like charming you into staying, and like, oh, that's so cute, that's so romantic, but it's like, nah, no. Let's see, what's this energy? Healing separation, go within. So you guys are in separation. You are. Healing separation, go within. And if that is the case, some of you guys, it might not be a physical separation. It could be like, just right now, you guys are just really not vibing. You're not connecting right now. And if that is the case, it's because you guys are meant to go within yourselves. Like, it's giving you guys the opportunity to do that. Um, and this, I love these cards for the fact that not just the wording on the cards, but the imagery is real. It's kind of complex, but like all of the symbolisms, there's a heart, there's two hearts, two golden hearts, one with a queen crown and one with a king's crown. So you both are divine, and you guys very well could be divine counterparts, but I'm not here to tell you you are or you aren't. But you guys are divine nonetheless. And I feel like you guys have a heart of gold. You guys are receptive to hear divine spirit. You have a heart of love. And I feel like your intentions and their intentions are not to hurt each other. I'm not getting that the separation is due to, things that are unforgivable, like abuse of any kind, cheating, or anything like that. I don't see these types of energies here. And not saying that a good man or good woman is not, you know, they're not above cheating. Everybody makes their mistakes, but I don't feel like it's a toxic situation where this person is using you, or they're going back and forth with you and somebody else, or they're being verbally abusive or narcissistic. That's not your divine counterpart. That's just a demonic counterpart. That ain't it. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like this is that type of energy. The separation, in short, that you guys are in is meant for healing purposes, and you're being encouraged to go within yourselves, because you really have to be clear about what it is that you really see and what you really want. And I feel like also the separation is going to allow spirit to speak to you. It allows spirit to pour into you right now. Some separations are needed. Some separations are really divine separations. Like, there's a divine hand. So let's see, I'm going to separate this between whoever represents more of the masculine principal energies and who represents the feminine energy. So masculine energies for this collective of people, you have the High Priestess, expanding consciousness, and awareness, clear crystal clear vision. So as a feminine energy, for those of you that resonate with this, the High Priestess is you, expanding consciousness. This is meant for you to expand your consciousness. So it could be the things that once were appealing to you. As you heal, as you mature on all levels within yourself, you're going to want different things. Your beliefs are going to shift. They're going to evolve based off of your spiritual maturity, off of your mental, emotional maturity. So there's this energy of you leveling up on a spiritual level, having a higher awareness of yourself, people, places, and things, which is why certain things that you might have been okay with in this connection, you're no longer okay with that shit. Um, because you're not in the same space. You're not supposed to. No one's supposed to be in the same energy all of their life. You're meant to expand and grow. And I feel like that's part of the reason for your separation. This is for you. Your part of this is to expand within yourself. Your consciousness is shifting. For the masculine, your energy, you have awareness with crystal clear vision. So yeah, that understanding of what you want and what you need, I feel also applies. There could be some confusion around like what is it that is ultimately going to make you happy. If you are a masculine energy, there's this confusion about that. Um, you might have questions around your spirituality or your spiritual beliefs, or you could be having a spiritual awakening and your spiritual beliefs might shift a little bit, or you might come into greater awareness or clarity about your spiritual beliefs. So, what is this? How does this bridge the gap? Let's see. How is this going to bridge the gap? Karmic purge. Mirror reflection. So how is this going to bridge the gap? It's going to purge some of these karmic energies out, and you guys might be mirroring each other or mirroring things back to each other that needs to be purged out, be called out, be addressed, dealt with, worked on, whatever. And it could be root chakra, something with the roots, or like in regards to your foundation, your upbringing, your household as a child, like all of these things are coming up. What stability? What does home mean to you? All of that is coming up. Okay. Y'all know I like my buffet of cards, right? So I use like a lot of cards sometimes for different reasons. I feel like they all serve their purpose. So I'm going to use this Cosmic Oracle Tarot. Like, what's the Cosmic Oracle Tarot? What's the Oracle Tarot? What's that? Because this is just an Oracle deck. I don't know why they just had to be all extra and be like, just say it's an Oracle deck, because that's what it is. It's an Oracle deck. It's not a tarot deck. All right, let's see. Let's serve. Move on. Intuition. Some of you guys, you will move on from this person. It might be that. And I don't feel like it's something that's like, no, I don't want to. Oh, spirits dragging my feet. It's not that feeling. It's kind of like, dang, it hurts. But some of you guys have already made up that in your mind that that is a potential thing that you might have to do. And for some of you, that is what you're going to do. Because you have move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. You might close the doors on this. Intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So yeah, that could be for some of you. I'll pull for others of you that if you don't move on or walk away, let's see what's the other group of you going to do potentially. This is potential. If y'all want a personal reading with me, I'm available. I would love to help y'all because I don't want to confuse people. I can't say indefinitely, oh, this is what's gonna happen, but this is a possibility for some of you guys, some of the collective. Love spell, you've been bewitched. Yeah, some of you guys, this is not the person for you. Though they may be a divine masculine or divine feminine, they're not yours. Some of you, they're not for you. Communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. Some of y'all gonna fall for the beatboxing scene and notorious, like your person's going to do something to work their magic with the bewitched, because remember the magician came out, and you might fall for it, and it could come in the form of communication. And this person could be a water sign, or you could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I kind of feel like this person could be a Pisces, but they might do that. They might do something that kind of, sways you back in, and I feel like you're going to go back to it. For the others of you, you're not putting up with the bullshit. You're not. You're going to move on for some of you. And if you move on, I feel like it is potentially because you know that this is not the person for you and you deserve better. or you move on and potentially it could work out. But it seems like, let me go back. It says someone unavailable, a waste of time is over. The red flags you now ignore. No, that's not it. Yeah. Is this the one that came out with this? Yeah, intuition came out with this card. I'm like, wait a minute. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So you're moving on because you know deep down inside of yourself, like if I ignore my intuition, my high awareness, my higher conscious, if I ignore this shit, this is gonna come back to bite me because this person is not, even before I pulled the end potential result of this energy, I already picked up that this person was going to come back and try to charm their way back without giving you a direct clarity or answer. So, yeah, I'm going to see what this person wants to tell you. This confused energy right here, because ain't nobody got time for that. Literally, you know what you want, you know what you deserve, and if somebody is not giving it to you, most likely they're not for you. Because it's like, okay, you might fuck up one time and be like, okay, you know what, I wasn't ready, I was immature. But if a person wants you, oh, they gonna make it work, they gonna make it happen. That's how you know, like, people that waste too much time usually is because they don't value the situation that much. They don't. And if you keep giving them chances, they're gonna take it. That doesn't mean they value you though. Okay, let's see this runner, and I hate to use that term because that sounds like some twin flame shit. But let's just say the person that is, unsure, uncertain about this connection and the commitment aspect or whatever the case may be. What is this person's truth, Holy Spirit, in their heart space that you want this collective of people that resonate with this reading to know? Yeah, I feel for. I send y'all some love, and I know that sometimes my messages can be really triggering at times. But if you know the situation and it resonates with you, at least, like you know what's going on. You know what you got to do. I want you to choose. No, 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 no. They want you to choose. But see, like, that's not how this is supposed to work. Because I feel like you already know what you want. And you may have made it clear directly what it is that you're looking for and what you want, whether it's with them or without them. You know what you want. And I feel like this person kind of wants you to make the decision for them somehow. And it says, I meant what I said. So I don't know, that I feel like that could be kind of subjective because your situation is different. So whatever they said to you, whatever that might mean, they meant what they said. I'm gonna clarify though. The Ace of Swords energy. So yeah, they said something that was, yeah, because it's got the same print and like color. So yeah, I feel like something they told you, it was the truth. They meant what they said. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. You have to listen to what your heart is telling you. And the heart, they say, can be deceptive and wicked at times because our emotions are not always sound. So our emotions can sway us in a way that is not healthy, but the sound part of yourself, the higher consciousness of yourself, where you know, like intuitively you feel and you know in your heart what it is to be true. Listen to that. Listen to that. What's this person want this collective to know? No free reads. This is collective. Ah, all these cards. I worry about us a lot. If I follow you, I could lose everything. I left because you told me to. I want to get you drunk. See, I'm telling, like, whoever this energy is, like whoever y'all dealing with, like I could read this motherfucker down to their draws. They're full, like they mean well, but I see like the game though at the same time. This person's game. I want to start a family with you. I still don't have all the answers. It's like they'll tell you things like they'll I wouldn't say they future fake with you because a part of them, they want you in their life and they see you as the ultimate, but they don't want to have to fully commit to you. So children Having children together or potentially getting you pregnant does not denote that this person wants to be in your life forever. If that was the case, it wouldn't be single mothers or single parents. And this person is like, I left because you told me to. So maybe you did tell them like it's either this or it's that, and you gave them that opportunity and they took it and they left, right? Um, this person does care about you. I worry about us a lot. But the thing, if I follow you, I could lose everything. And to me, that means they're not ready to fully commit. They're not ready to fully settle down. They're not fully ready to give of this connection in some way. There's still this element of, just self, like it's just me. It's not a we thing fully here. Um, and this person still doesn't have all the answers. They're not clear. So you might have asked this person, where do you see this? What do you want? Do you want to get married? Do you not want to get married? And I feel like this person does not have the answer to that because they have not fully decided upon that. And I get this energy from this person that they are not ready. And if you're somebody that is ready and not from a place of where you're trying to force something to happen, or you're not even ready to settle down or give of yourself in a commitment, but you're trying to get someone else to so that you feel secure in a relationship, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking to whoever this if of you in this collective that feels like you're ready to settle down and you want to, or you feel like it's time that you guys make your connection official if you're just dating or you're just talking. You want something that is concrete, and this person is just like stringing you the fuck along. It is what it is. I'm calling it as it is. They don't want to lose you, but that doesn't mean that they value this enough to be like, okay, well, if I don't want to lose this person, then I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. If that's what they really want, you can't make this person want that. And if they don't, it's like, okay, well, I'm wasting my time. So, yeah, my daughter just said, period, in the back. I don't know if y'all heard her. Period. Like, no. Mm-mm. But yeah, if this sounds like it's your reading, like, and this is, could just be a confirmation. I'm not telling you, and I'm not in the position to tell people what it is if that's not what it is, or they don't feel like it is. This is not everybody's message, but I feel like if it's for you, you already know the answer, and this is just confirmation for you. I hate to like be that one, but at the same time, not really, because hey, it's a confirmation for whoever needed it, right? Yeah. Abundance. Enjoy life fully. Yeah, you're you are meant to enjoy life. You're meant to have stability. You're meant to have what you need. And for some reason I just feel like this person cannot give that to you. Fellowship, sharing and coming together. Yeah, you deserve this connection that I feel like a connection of people, like community, family, home, stability. Like, this gives me family vibes, a home. And there's something here that just doesn't imply that this is what you're really getting fully. It's something missing here. It's not I hate using this term, but this what do you bring to the table thing. It's like you have all that you need. And I feel like if someone is not bringing anything to the table, well, you're not missing out on anything because your table is already full. We should be able to break bread together. Like, you gonna bring whatever these breads to the table. You gonna bring this? Like, we got all this stuff at the picnic. You bringing some shit too? Like, don't come to the family function or the picnic and don't bring nothing. Don't bring shit. Don't do that. So I just kind of feel like this person may have not brought anything. They more so took, and what they were bringing is kind of just like, people that don't have the money to give. So like, I'm broke, but I'll clean your house for you. Like, I'll stay. I don't have no money to pay no rent, but I'll clean up. I'll take out the trash. Like, like, okay, that I appreciate that. And it may not be that specifically, but I appreciate that. But what else? You know what I mean? There's the lack of nourishment, the lack of things that are going to edify a connection. You're not bringing that to the table. I get that from this person. Like, You have everything that you need within yourself. You're whole, you're full within yourself. And you have someone coming in to sit down at your table when you prepared all the food and they sitting down and they just grubbing. And sometimes, yeah, you do give to people. You should give. You should nourish people that don't have it. But there comes a point in time where it's like you can't constantly be that space where everybody just comes and sits down at the table and just eats and there's nothing that they contribute to the table. Like, what we gonna eat? If I'm the only one bringing food, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? We can't eat. Like, we can't do this. See how everybody's contributing in this card? Like, everybody is contributing. He about to bring that good naan to that naan bread. He about to bring that to the table. Okay. Let me see how much time we have on the clock. Because I don't want to make this too long. It's almost an hour read. I'm good for that. When I go live, I should just stop. The faith card, find holiness within. So again, like, and I know somebody's gonna be triggered when I say this, but I'm gonna say it. Instead of chasing a man or chasing a woman, chase God, like you chase these men or these women. You gotta want wholeness within yourself before you want anything outside of you, because you're always going to constantly go after the thing that is not going to give you what you deserve. Because when you're whole within yourself, when anything or anybody comes into your life that that has nothing in exchange to give, or they're not open emotionally, or they're not stable, or they're treating you like shit, immediately when you sense that there's somebody that is not on your level equally within themselves, you'll be so turned off by it. It's like, no, no. But when you feel like what you have is not enough and you feel like you're not full enough, you're going to constantly chase after something to make you full. And oftentimes you'll run into something that's just as equally as, empty or doesn't have anything to give. Yeah. You guys are mirroring each other because this person doesn't have something, but you have it. And what you think that you don't have, you feel like this person has it. So it's like you're mirroring each other. And it's like, well, I ain't got it. Well, I ain't got it either. It's kind of like that. So that's why the surrendering energy, the go within card was there, because this separation that you're going through is divine. It's a divine thing, and it's meant to help you both heal within yourselves and call you to go within you. So I hope that this was helpful to someone or whoever needs it. Um, yeah, I know it probably wasn't like the most light and fluffy messages, but I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna pull your leg. I'm not gonna do that. I was not gonna do that because I can't do that. So if it's for you, it's for you, and if it's not, it's not. You can just completely discard this whole thing and pretend like it never happened. Pretend you never heard this, and just move on with your life. And for some of you, if it's for you, you'll know. You'll know. But all right, let's call it a night, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Wherever you guys are in the world, it might be daytime, might be in the evening, might be late night, whatever. So I'm sending much love to you guys. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in the next reading, next video. If you guys would like your own reading, future spouse reads are available. If y'all want a little more clarity. So I feel like that has been helpful for the people that I've read for, to help them discern what's going on in their love life, and more so who's for them, character and essence wise, not so much like physical appearance. I feel like that's okay to know, but the essence and character of your person is what's going to stand out. That is what really at the end of the day is going to help you discern what's what and who's who. So I hope that was helpful, y'all. Much love. Be blessed. Be safe. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.